What is up, YouTube? I am back, honey. I am back with another video. Yeah, we doing a video on story time, y'all, on how this girl tried to basically like take my nigga. Girl, bye, please. Like, no, you didn't try to do that, did you, girl? Nah. But you didn't. You just made yourself look like a thotty. Anyways, so
I like a nigga with a bag. Ain't worried about shit, never looking at a tag. I like my nigga ducked off. All the mother hoes getting cut off. I like a man with a hit it till I'm running out of
I used to live in Atlanta. So she ended up basically, you know, moving schools or whatever, you know, doing what she did. She stayed in Georgia. So, all right, cool. That ain't stopping me. Like, because a lot of my family, my daddy's side of the family live in Atlanta. So, in Georgia. So, I'm always, like, I've always been back and forth, like, even since a kid and stuff like that. Like, going there to visit my family, going there for, like, you know, stuff like that. And when I got older, my cousins, them, they started, like, to get their own stuff out there, too. So, you feel me? Like, I just be pulling up on my cousins and, you know, we just be kicking it. So the dude I was talking to, like, we was going together, like, you know, just talking and stuff for like a minute. And, you know, everything was cool. So I had a friend named, we just gonna call her Kiki. Okay, so yeah, we ain't gonna use nobody's real name. We just gonna call her Kiki. So Kiki, me and Kiki have been friends since like 6th grade. Like, yeah, like we've been like locked in. Like, talking about like I always like go to your house like for like, you know, summer events, stuff like that, you know, or like when it's spring break and stuff like that. Like I always used to go to Kiki house. So, you know, but at the time, like when we was younger, like I was staying in Alabama still, and she moved to like Georgia, like, you know, whatever. So Kiki ended up basically like, you know, moving schools, doing everything what she did or whatever, right? Yeah, right. Now I'm telling her, you know, like, I know you just had a baby, you know, so I understand that if you don't feel comfortable with going out or talking to anybody, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, if we're going out, he's probably going to come too. And like I said, I just know what type of dude he is. He's probably going to want to talk to you. So that's just saying, if you want to do that. If not, that's fine. You're grown. You don't have to. You know, it's like, you know, kind of telling her like, you know, okay, cool. So she asking us like, you know, I don't know. My mama said that, you know, like I could go or whatever, but I don't have no ride. So I'm just like, okay, babe, can we just go and go get her or whatever? He like, boy, that shit like 40 minutes away. This, that, and the third. And I'm just like, I know, but like I want to see my friend. Like, y'all, I was just amped to see my friend. Like, bitch, I ain't saw you in a minute since, like, you feel me, like you feel me, gone, and you didn't had your baby, you know, and stuff like that. And I live here, you live there, you know. So I'm just amped for the reunion. Anyways, so after that, we end up to go get her, right? So now you would think, now, okay, so the plan was for her to basically spend the night with me, because when I go outside, we outside and we getting drunk. We get drunk as fuck, okay? Drunk as the fuck, okay? Like, I be wasted. So it just be what it be. Like, I just feel like if you're gonna go out, just make it worth your while. Like, that's how I think. So like I told her, like, babe, nobody's about to take you back to, you feel me, like your house and drive drunk unless you're going to Uber back home. And like, no, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're already in the city. Yeah, we'll take you home tomorrow or whatever the fuck, tomorrow. Yeah, you know, we'll figure it out. All right, boom. So we pull up, we get ready to go and, you know, get her, she get her stuff, you know, and I come in, I see the baby, you know, I'm cool with her mama and all of these folks, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know, yeah, because like, we're cool, we're friends, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So you come back out and you got a duffel bag. So Kiki put her bag in the back, and, you know, of course I get in the front, everybody get in the car, and we slide off. So we driving or whatever, cool, this and all that. the energy in the car was just, you know, kind of like, okay, hello. Now, no, she don't know my boyfriend. She ain't never met him or nothing. So, you know, I'm just trying to kind of like peep the energy out in the car and stuff like that and everything there. So, you know, like she wasn't really talking. Like, I'm just trying to like low key kind of make conversation so it don't be weird. So we finally, you know, pull it back up to the house or whatever. And like, you know, we go upstairs, you know, and stuff like that. And, you know, we start getting ready because at this point, like, we need to eat something. We need to pregame. You feel me? Like, we need to start getting ready. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's already getting late. So yeah, let's get it going. So I get in the house or whatever, and I start, you know, like going ahead and like, you know, just doing like, you know, my hair, you know, shower and stuff like that. Once we get in the house, you know, like the friend is there as well. So, you know, the friend is there, my dude's there, and my friend is there. So now at this point, you know, we're pre-gaming, we're doing everything like we're supposed to be doing. So I go run and I go get in the shower or whatever, you know. So yeah. So I'm just like, girl, do you need to take a shower or anything? Because if so, you know, like you could really kind of go first or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter, whatever you need to do. She's like, no, girl, you know, I already took a shower. I already really got, you know, everything already together. All I gotta do is just put my dress on or whatever, and then we can just go. I already, like, you know, kind of did my makeup. I'm not gonna do too much. I'm like, okay, cool. So that leave me more time to go ahead and get ready. You can go out there with them and pregame. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, talk to the dude or whatever. So, because at the time you was talking to him, I didn't think that there was a problem. Like, you know, you was just being cordial as you should be. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways. So, after that, I get out the shower. You know, I start doing my makeup, all of that stuff, getting ready, all my little 1, 2, 1, 2. So, after that, I'm in the bathroom, you know, kind of getting ready, and you know, the music going, we got the hookah blowing, we got shots throwing back, you know what I'm saying? We pre-gaming. So in the background, I'm hearing, you know, the dude that I was talking to or whatever, he was in the military. So I guess she felt as like, Kiki felt as like, oh, did she wanted to be in the military or whatever? Like, girl, how the fuck you gonna be in the fucking military? You just had a fucking fresh ass baby. Let's make that make sense. Like, the fuck. Anyways, so I was just like, you know, kind of listening, you know, and I'm just hearing, you know, the conversation. So from the kitchen. So she was like, yeah, I wanted to try to, you know, get into like the military stuff and, you know, this, that, and the third, and I just haven't found a good recruiter to really convince me, and this, that, and the third, talking all this bullshit. So I'm just like, okay, now she's talking to my nigga though, right? So, okay, cool. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm listening, and she's just like, yeah, well, you can go ahead and put your number in my phone to, you know, you could let me know and give me information. So, skirt! Pump the motherfucking brakes. So I got around the corner. I went around the corner. I'm like, yeah, girl, you can go ahead and come on up in here, because, like, what is y'all talking about? So she was just like, oh, yeah, girl, I was just talking to him about, you feel me, like, what? Nah, bitch, you ain't doing nothing. Get your bald head ass up in here, bitch. The fuck? Nah. Like, what? So at this point, I'm looking at you real sideways because, like, nah, you tried that. You tried that. You did that, shorty. So, you know, like, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, bitch, you trying me. You trying me. You feel me? I'm like, yeah, girl, at this point, like, you can just go ahead and sit up in here with me, because you don't need to be really doing too much talking out there with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of doing a little much. So, you know, I'm finishing, you know, getting my makeup done, you know, so I'm talking to her, I'm talking about the baby, you know, and stuff like that, because it's more or less like, you're in their face, and I brought you here for me. So, she going to talk about some, yeah, girl, this, that, and the third, talking about some, I don't know, I don't really like the friend, this and all that, like, he ain't all that, this might not be your cup of tea, and like I said, though, you don't have to talk to him, you ain't got to converse with him, you ain't got to do nothing, you feel me, but at least be cordial, because my thing is, like I said, this nigga could beat your ass or anything, because that's the homeboy, you don't need to be talking to my nigga any motherfucking ways, you know what I'm saying, so like, hey, whatever. So at this point, I'm just kind of looking at her like, okay, but at this point, like, I didn't really bring you here to, like, really, you know, like, I brought you here for me. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, we're outside. Like, it's me and you. Like, hello. What's not clicking, Steven? Like, hello. So, you know, I'm just like, okay, you know, I'm just not really trying to let that like kind of ruin the mood, because like, yeah, you kind of doing too much for me. So now I'm just like, okay, you know, whatever, we about to get ready to go, so it's whatever. So we call up the Uber and we getting ready to, you feel me, go ahead and what's the name, at this point we get ready to, you know, go ahead and head to the club. So we call the Uber or whatever. And my thing is, like, me and my nigga, I ain't gonna lie, like, we ended up getting into like a little argument or whatever for nothing. Like, it was just so petty. Like, I don't know, like, he just was so problematic, being like, oh my god, I'm so glad, like, no, anyways. But we ended up getting into it or whatever, like in a lobby or for some stupid shit, like, I don't know, whatever. So we getting ready to get up in the Uber or whatever, you know, cool. So we getting ready to like go or whatever. So the homeboy sat in the front seat and my dude like sat on this side, like behind his friend. I'm in the middle and my friend on the side of like the left side. So we all in the car or whatever and we going to the club. Okay, cool. So by this time, you know, we get out, you know, and we get to the section. We got a section and stuff, and you know, we turned up, we partying and all of this, like, we having a good time, this and all that and the third. So 15, 20, 30 minutes go in, my friend like, girl, come with me to the bathroom. Okay, cool, you know, like, I know that's what girls do. So I'm like, okay, girl, like, you know, like, you having fun, like, you feel me, like, girl, we got Hennessy, we got Red Bull, like, we turned up right now, you know what I'm saying, like, girl, we got a section, like, and at the spot that we was at, it was so hard to get a section, like, so I'm just like, you know, friend, like, I'm like, are you having a good time, like, I hope you having fun, because, like, bitch, I'm feeling fun, like, I'm getting drunk, like, you feel what I'm saying, like, I'm having me a time. So she like, yeah, but I'm just not really feeling the friend, like, yeah, I wish he'd stop fucking talking to me, this and all that, like, I don't want him, like, he keep on trying to touch me and shit, and I'm just like, girl, like, okay, at this point, like, I don't know what to tell you, but like, at the end of the day, don't be rude, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like, you know, we just having a good time, you know, we're, you know, like, we cool, we vibing right now. So we ended up basically you know, doing our little 1 2 1 2, you know what I'm saying, like, we're dancing, vibing, this and all that. She keeps pulling me out of the section to like walk around the club. So I'm looking like, okay, this, that, and the third. What the fuck we doing? You feel me? Like, if we ain't going on the dance floor to shake a tail feather, like, at this point, why we walking around at this point? Like, I'm confused. So you got your baby daddy all on the phone. He talking about, so I'm gonna beat your ass, I'm gonna do this and that and that. I'm just like, girl, like, can I go back to my section? Like, I don't have this shit to be doing. Like, you're trying to scout for niggas and look like, I'm just not with all that, because baby, why are we looking for niggas that's on the floor when we got niggas in the section? That's not making sense. So I'm telling her, like, babe, I'm finna go back to the section. Like, you can do what you want to do, whatever you please. I'm going back to the section. She done went all outside. She trying to holler at niggas all outside and do this, do that, this and the third, this and all that. So she telling me she about to get ready to leave. So I'm like, leave with who? Like, at this point, like, now you kind of pissing me off, because, like, bitch, what was your motive? Like, I brought you out here to come and party with me. You're not even in the section with me. You're not even, you feel me, having a time with me. The friend that brought you here, you're not even with me. So now at this point, I'm irritated and I'm kind of annoyed with you, because, like, I'm not understanding why it is that you're trying to leave with random ass niggas or go out with whoever that you trying to go with when you came here with me. I'm responsible for you, like, because you came here with me. So what are you doing? So at the time now, you know, we ain't nothing but like 18, literally. So I'm just like, you know, I'm telling her, like, Kiki, you doing too much, you know what I'm saying? Like, you doing too much, you know what I'm saying? Like, you drunk, kind of, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you just kind of need to chill, like, you doing a lot. So she just like, nah, bro, fuck that, them niggas old, I ain't fucking with them, this and that and the third. And I'm just like, I mean, you can do as you please. You wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm just kind of disappointed because I thought that, like, you know, we was kind of better than that. And it was never about them. It was about us. But, okay, like I said, you're not about to ruin my time, period. At all. You're not. So, whatever you want to do, you can go and do that. So, at this point, you walking around the club or whatever, and I'm, like, in my section, I'm looking cute. I'm just sitting back. So, I'm just like, you know, whatever, you know, she got going on, whatever, I don't care, because, like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, you acting weird, I ain't with it. So, I tell my nigga, like, I'm like, babe, I'm ready to go, because, like, once I start throwing up, like, we don't do that. Like, I might can make it to the bathroom in a quick, fast, in a hurry, but once I start feeling like I'm finna, no, we got to go. Like, I can't even do too much of that, like, at all. No. Can't do that. So, I'm like, babe, you need to call the Uber. You need to call the Uber because, like, I'm ready to go. Like, I'm feeling like I'm fucked up. You feel me? So, we get in. We call the Uber. And I had up. Like, oh, my God. So, we get ready to get back in the truck. All right, cool. So, we get in the truck or whatever. And, you know, we get ready to go back to the house. So we sitting in the same formation as we did when we pulled up. Friend in the front, I'm in the middle, my dude on my right side, my friend on the left. All right, so boom. Everybody in here is twisted. We all twisted at this point. Like, everybody, like, I think I was the most. Like, y'all, I was so twisted. I swear to God, I leaned over at my boyfriend's face. Like, I know I had my butt all in that girl face. Like, and I didn't even want to. But, like, I rolled the window down, y'all, and I just said, ugh. Like, it was just, like, flying. Like, we just flying down, like, Moreland or wherever. Like, child, I don't know. At this point, I forgot. It's been so many years ago. But we was just flying. I'm talking about, y'all, I said, ugh, like, the throw up just went everywhere. Like, it was all on the side of the car. It's just, like, but I had me a time. All my little Chick-fil-A was all on the side of that woman's car. I was just outdoing. I was weak as fuck, though. Like, and when, like, looking back at it, like, it was funny, but it wasn't funny because, like, why you do that, woman? But it was like she was just driving so fast. Like, girl, slow this bitch down. Then it's like, y'all know, like, when y'all drunk, like, certain smells, like, just trigger your stomach. Like, especially, like, when you drunk. Like, I don't know if am I the only one like that? Like, certain stuff, like, triggers me and makes me feel sick. Like, I can't do that. But anyway, so after I done got done hurling outside this woman's car, you feel me? I'm just like, whew. Like, I'm just laid out like this. Like, you feel me? Like, at this point. So I'm just like in the middle, like, right? So I'm just like this. So my dude got his arm like across, like, you know, he got his arm like across, like, you know, my shoulder. Like, you know how, like, you taking care of somebody, you got your arm like across their shoulders like this. So the next thing I know, I'm, ew, what the so I hopped up and I'm looking like, what you talking, like, what's wrong? Like, what's wrong? So he like, nothing. So I'm looking at him and I'm like, what the fuck you, like, what are you yelling for? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm confused at this point. Like, you said, ew, what the, and then, like, you just stopped. Like, you just screamed that loud as fuck in the car. So at this point, now I'm on guard because, like, like, what? Like, you feel me? Like, what is going on here? Like, we pull up to the house, we get out. Kiki don't want the friend, assistant, none of that. She big girl. You feel what I'm saying? Like, girl, you can get up there. You can get up through you can get up the elevator by yourself. You can walk fine in the door by yourself. We get in an apartment or whatever, and, you know, at this point, I'm like, woo, I'm taking off these heels. I lay down in the bed, and my friend comes, Kiki comes and gets in the bed with me. So I'm just like, I mean, we females, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we're friends, so it's not like we've never slept in a bed with each other before. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really thinking nothing of it. No. So, yeah. So I get up or whatever, and, like, I get on the toilet to use the bathroom or whatever, right? So I go use the bathroom, and my dude, like, yeah, like, you know, you need to tell your friend, you know, like, that my dude leaving or whatever. So, you know, at this point, like, we finna wrap it up. Like, she gonna have to come up out of the room because I'm finna lay down. Like, you feel me? So I'm like, okay, babe, like, you feel me? Like, let me get her up because, like, she's drunk. Like, you're drunk. Okay. So, but you just walked up here, good, everything normal, everything cool, everything. You feel me? So, like, I'm just like, oh, okay. So, like I said, I'm trying to get Kiki up. I'm like, Kiki, come on. Like, you feel me? Like, you can just sleep on the couch and get ready to lay down or whatever. So, you feel me? I'll bring you, you know, like, he'll get you some stuff or whatever to, like, sleep on the couch or whatever with. So, Kiki ends up basically going out to, she ends up basically going out to the living room to, like, you know, sit on the couch. So, my dude, like, at this point, I just end up passing out. And I know that this was, like, the stupidest thing that I could do. Because, like, what? Never trust no female with your nigga alone or nothing like that. But like I said, I trusted Kiki. And I just knew that Kiki would never do nothing like that. Like, you know. So, you know. Alright. So, the next thing I know is, you know, I'm basically, like, passed out. Me and my dude, like, we wake up next to each other, like, he holding me or whatever, and, like, that's how I woke up. Okay. So, next thing I know, my friend talking about some friend, I need you to take me home, I need you to take me home, like, just going ape shit, like, you feel me? I look at my phone, all her folks calling me on Snapchat, they calling my phone, different phones, numbers calling me, they texting me, talking about, where is Kiki at? Where is Kiki? Kiki need to get home. She need to get home because she got a whole motherfucking baby, this and that and the third, all this shit like that and the third. They just going off. So I'm like, girl, you didn't tell your folks that you was finna be out. You feel me? Like, you didn't tell them that you was finna be out. Like, you feel me? Like, you brought a whole bag with you. Like, I'm confused. So, like, did you lie to your moms and say that, like, oh, you was, you know, like, what was going on? Like, you didn't. My mama talking about some that, oh, she finna call the police. We done kidnapped her. Like, she's just going on and on and on and on about whatever God knows what. So I'm like, kidnap? Oh, nah, baby, you can get this. Like, I'm like, nah, baby. She talking about calling the police and doing all this crazy ass shit. I said, girl, get your shit. So I'm like, hold on, wait, pause. I'm like, how you got my nigga clothes on? So, moral of the story is, I guess she threw up on her clothes. She threw up on her dress and all of that stuff like that. So my nigga was nice enough to wash your dress and stuff like that after you done threw up all over yourself. And he also told me that you left a pad, and I saw the pad next to the freaking couch, which was super disgusting. So you was on your cycle too, and you left a pad right next to our couch on our hardwood floor. Yeah, you're done as fuck. So I'm just like kind of embarrassed and appalled at this point because that's disgusting. So now at this point, I'm just like, okay, we finna go ahead and take you home, shorty. So she grabbed her little dress and, you know, she got it. My dude, like, you can just keep that shit that you got on. Don't worry about it. Like, you feel me? Like, you cool. So I'm steady scoping out the scenery, you know, because like I said, why the fuck do you got my nigga stuff on? And I was in here knocked the fuck out. Like I said, you don't never leave a female and your man alone. But I was young and I ain't know no better. And this is story time, and I'm comfortable with telling my experiences and the stuff that I have done because you learn from your mistakes. Anyways, don't judge me. No shade, period. So, anyways, we get ready, like, we're flying to take her home. Like, oh, we're on the way. Like, nah, because you got to go. You got a baby to go take care of. And like I said, your folks talking about calling to them. Like, no, we're not doing that. So, the whole ride there is just weird as fuck, y'all. So, in my mind, I'm just thinking, so, what the fuck happened last night when we was in the Uber? You feel what I'm saying? Because you did something. You did something to him to make him say that. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, the energy is weird. But it was just, like, super off. Like, as if, like, something happened and I'm missing this shit. So, at this point, I'm looking at him sideways, and I'm looking in the rearview mirror at her, because I'm looking at you real sideways. Because first of all, I noticed something happened last night in the car that somebody ain't speaking on. And also, my thing is, I'm really looking at you sideways because why you got your folks calling my phone talking about they finna call the police and do all this crazy ass shit, like as if I kidnapped you, huh? No. So now I'm really looking in the rearview mirror, like, yeah, like what, like, you feel me? Like, you pulling bullshit at this point. Like, I don't fuck with that. Like, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, just keep it real. It's so hard for people to keep it real now these days. Like, what is that about? Like, people really cannot keep it real. Like, why? So, we ended up dropping her off or whatever. And, you know, like, I'm like, okay, girl, yeah, like, I'll see you again, you know, whatever and all of that. So, I'm on my niggas' ass now. So, I'm just like, okay, so, at this point, what's up? Because you acting real weird and stuff like that, as if, like, you feel me? Like, he like, nothing, like, you feel me? Nothing, like, so I'm like, nah, nigga, like, let me tell you, if I find out, like, bro, like, I'm really crazy. Like, I'm not doing all that talk. I'm not doing, like, bro, don't play with me. Feel the energy. So, nah, you telling me that, oh, ain't nothing happened. Something definitely happened. Something happened. It might not be as bad, or, you know, like, what you trying to, like, think or make it, but something happened. So I'm just, like, trying to, like, let him know, like, you need to let me know what it is, what it ain't, because I'm not playing with you. So he like, nah, what you talking about? He was like, I just gave her a shirt or whatever and some what's her name, because she threw up all over her stuff, all over her dress, and I didn't want that stuff all over my couch and on my rug and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, I get that. But I'm just saying, like, don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get that, but don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck, because it don't sound like you're keeping it a buck right now. And you probably is keeping it a buck, because, like I said, I did see the dress in the dryer. I did see that. So, and I saw him take out the dress and give it to her. So, you know, like, I don't think that nothing, you know, happened within that time. And like I said, I'm a light sleeper. So if something did happen, oh, baby, very much do know that I would have known it. But like I said, I didn't know that you know, like, that must have happened before he came and got in the bed with me. So, yeah. Like I said, don't play with me. Because if it ever come to find out. But anyways, like I said. So moral of the story is, I kept on asking my dude. I kept on asking him, like, so did y'all do something, like, while I was asleep? Did something happen? Like, what ended up happening in the Uber? Because like I said, I heard you was like, ew, what the and then you just stopped, like, something happened. So like I told him, like, it's best to just go ahead and tell me now. So like I said, I can go ahead and get you straightened right now. So, the truth had finally came out when we had ended up going, like, out of town with each other. He told me that when we was on our way back from the club in the Uber, that Kiki, when I was drunk, Kiki ended up basically licking his fingers, sucking his fingers, as if, like, she was sucking, yeah. And then he said that you licked his watch. Now, no, y'all. When I was 18, this was like 2020. We're in a whole pandemic. A whole pandemic, bitch. Like, a whole pandemic. And you did what now? But my thing is, like, what you did that for? Like, why did you do that? So like, at this point, like I said, it's very much making sense. She was trying to steal my nigga. Like, she was trying to get my nigga, because, like, listen, like, remind y'all, I told y'all about what she did at the apartment the first time we was pre-gaming. Then you did that in the Uber. Come on now. She with it. And she's with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, baby, you got, like, come on now. Like, you got, like, okay, like, what we talking about? So you did that. So I immediately got down. What? Girl, don't play with me. So, like I said, I was mad at him, because my thing is, why the fuck is it that it took you that long to let me know about something that happened, like, months ago? You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it real with your bitch no matter what. Like, what happened to that? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm a real bitch. Like, and I just feel it's like, it's nothing that, if you are in a relationship, it's nothing that you cannot tell me. It's nothing that you cannot talk to me about. It's not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not doing that. Keep it real with me. Because I'm going to keep it real with you. Period. Like, we're all human, and I understand that. But my thing is, you waited months in months, because he was like, I didn't want y'all to fall out because that's nothing. And I'm just like, no, yeah, we gonna fall out real bad about that. Like, I don't care. Like, that's the thing. I don't care, because at the end of the day, to be my friend, it's not about friendship with me. It's about loyalty. Period. And without loyalty and trust, you ain't got shit. You ain't even got a friendship in me, period. That go for my family members, my friends. I only got like maybe two friends. For real. Really, just one for real. I don't kick it with a whole lot of folks. Like I said, because people are not raised like you. They're not going to have that same loyalty. They're not going to have that same, you feel me, drive or to be loyal to you as if like you is to them. So I don't deal with folks, because I don't want to have to go to jail. And I'm too pretty for prison. And prison don't serve the food that I like, okay? So I just stay out your way and you stay the fuck out of mine. That's all I got to say. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real. Anyways, so I told him, I'm like, bruh, why you waited, you feel me, all of these, like, you feel me? First of all, I'm checking her, y'all, because, like, my thing is, now mind y'all, I ain't heard from Kiki in months. Like, I have never heard from Kiki. After that day, I never heard from Kiki again. So that right there showed me another time. That's a third red flag. I know that something happened. You know what I'm saying? I know that something happened. That right there was the third red flag. Like, let's be for real. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, we used to talk almost every day. Then we just stopped talking out of nowhere. Come on. Like, who you fooling? So, like I said, so my thing is, let's just be for real here. So I text Kiki and I'm just like, hey girl, what's up? I'm just trying to, you feel me, like figure out, like, you know, I'm trying to play it along, because of course she gonna lie. So I asked her, I was like, yeah, like, so did my dude friend like try you any type of way? Like, did he touch you? Like, you know, like if you told him stop, like, did he do anything to you or whatever? And she was like, no, but she was like, no, he ain't touched me or whatever, but like he just kept on like just trying to touch me and stuff, like, but you know, like in a flirty way, not like, you feel me, like really just forcing you to, you know, do something, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, so I'm just like, okay, well, did my dude force you to do anything? Like, did he try to, like, you feel me, get you to do something like that I don't know about, you know what I'm saying? Or like, did he do, you know what I'm saying? Like, did he do something to you that I don't know about, like that you want to talk to me about or whatever, you know? She like, no, like, why you say that? So I'm just like, so what ended up happening basically in the Uber when he's telling me that you sucked his fingers as if like you was sucking somebody's dick. Then you licking all around on his watch and doing all this, like trying to seduce him. Like, what was that about? You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just like, yeah, that is very much what happened, because why would he sit up there and say ew just out of nowhere? Like, we're just sitting riding around Uber and he just say ew just out of nowhere. That's not making sense. So she was like, babe, I swear to God, I would never do nothing like that to you. Why would I do something like that to you? I would never do nothing like that, this and all that. And I'm just like, please. The way how you was even acting in the club, like, let's just be for real. The way how you was acting when you first pulled up to my house, let's be for real. Anyways, so at this point, I'm just looking at the messages, and she was like, and even if I did do something like that, I'm sorry. I swear I was so drunk. I don't know. I just don't know. I was just drunk, this and all that. And I'm just like, so which one is it? So you did do it or you didn't do it? You know what I'm saying? Because like you just said that you didn't do it. You would never do nothing like that. Then you just said that if you did do it, you was drunk and you sorry. So which one is it at this point? I'm very much like just appalled, because like I'm just like, bro, really? Like, really? You did that? Like, Victor, you did this? Like, girl. Like, so I'm just like, I'm just outdone at this point. So I'm just like, yeah, like, I'm very much cool off of you, because that was just very weird of you to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that just goes to show like how thirsty these chicks be, because like, why? I'm the realest bitch that you could ever have on your team. So why would you want to do me like that? You know? Like, why would you want to do me like that? Like, if you needed money or something like that, like, did you do it because, like, I guess you thought that you was going to get some money or something? No shade, no shade. You thought you was going to get some coins? Like, or did you think that like that was like your, like, and I'm not even being like, I'm just trying to like really fill out like a real logical reason why you did that. Because if you were just on that type of timing, I mean, you feel me? But you not. You tried to sneak twice and I caught you. But that just goes to show y'all, if you a female, you got friends and all of this stuff like that, don't bring them around your man, because 9 times out of 10, these females, they be jealous of you. They be envying you, seeing what you got, seeing what type of man you got. And especially if a man do for you, like if he spoil you, do for you, provide for you, doing all that other stuff, and she ain't really got it made like that in her love life, beware. Beware. And I had to learn this from experience. Like, that's just something that I would never do ever again. A woman, any type of female cannot ever come in my house to stay with me and my man. And that's not even on an insecure note, but that's just to keep any hoo-ha, hee-hee, this and that, all that whoop-la shit down. You know what I'm saying? And that's not like, you feel me? Because I treated him at that point to, you know, try to tell me the truth. But at that point, the truth was hidden. I had a feeling that something was off. And it was. It definitely was. So my thing is, and your intuition, my intuition don't be lying. A woman's intuition never lies. Something ended up happening, and that's what ended up happening. As far as I know, that's all that had ended up happening. Don't let me find out that something else didn't happen, because yeah, I'm still on that. Yeah, key. Yeah, you weird as fuck for that. So like I said, just be aware of, you know, what type of company that you keeping, what type of people that you bringing around, your people, your men, your any of your folks and stuff like that. And just always understand that, you know, some people do have an ulterior motive. Some people, they genuine and they don't. But 9 times out of 10, like I said, just be careful, y'all, because like I said, I love to share this story with y'all, because like I said, it's a learning process, and it teaches me, and I'm teaching somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So like, this could have been, I'm sure that this has definitely happened to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's just my experience. Like I said, I hope that y'all enjoyed this story time as much as I love telling y'all this story time, which is a true story all the way, 100%. Anyways, if y'all like this video, like I said, go run them other freaking videos up. Make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure that y'all stay tuned and tune into the other previous videos, and make sure that y'all keep running them numbers up, and we on the way to the top. They mad, make them matter. We going up the ladder. Okay, until the next time, y'all, I love y'all so very much. Bye.